What is going on, everybody? My name is Japes. Welcome back to another episode in my path to power. Before we get into the episode, if you guys are looking to pick up any MSP or PSN cards, make sure to check out thegamekeys.co.uk. Or if FIFA coins are more your thing, check out justfifacoins.com. You can use the code Japes to get yourself a 5% discount on their instant delivery. And I went out and I picked up some bronze fitness cards just to set ourselves up in a pretty nice spot to be able to make some coins in the long run. And our record overall, 89-5-13. I mentioned at the end of the last episode that this was a Division 1 squad that we had. And so we're taking them on into Division 1. And we're in really good form right now for Divisions. 4-0-0, 6 games remaining, projected on 30 points. Give me some of that. Obviously the highest projected total you can get, 10 games total possible. You need 23 points to win the title. So you're looking at winning 8 games, and that sets you up for a pretty good spot. Of course, you can win and draw a few, and there are other obvious possibilities, but I was expecting Doumbia or Emenike or something like that. I was not let down. This guy's got a nice little hybrid, though. Pretty cool, unique-ish side. And not exactly the most stellar defenders, but not bad defenders in any way, shape, or form. He's rushing things forward here, makes a little bit of a mistake, and I'm able to collect possession easily at midfield and work it forward. Now, I mentioned something in a video earlier today about the magic number, and if you guys have not checked that out, I would 100% encourage you to do so. Comment, like it, let me know what you guys think, because it's something that I think EA should take notice that we notice as a community. And I know there are other YouTubers that are doing similar-ish video. Well, not similar-ish, but I know like Nep did a video and was like, yo, EA, please sort this thing out. And while mine is not exactly the same type of thing, it still falls under the same type of ideas that there are things that really can be worked on. Now, this is a nice run of play, and I crossed it in. Mario Balotelli, he is Godatelli for us. Just an unbelievable player for me, especially with the instructions. Fantastic. Would not replace him in this squad. Probably going back up there with one of my favorite strikers that I've used for a really long time. He's no Luis Suarez, don't get me wrong, but Liverpool fans, that one's for you. But he is really still enjoyable to use on Ultimate Team. Now, one of the things I mentioned in the video earlier, though, was, oh, this mistake. This was so brutal, because it led him right back into this game. I was on my way to, maybe 3-0, 4-0, and this goal, it completely changed my mindset, and it was just a freebie for him. I passed it, went across when I shouldn't have, and like misjudged Doumbia's pace is really all that was, and he manages to get an easy one and a way back into the game. So do not make those mistakes in the high divisions. Anyways, talking about the patch and what it's done to gameplay. First off, it has made it a little bit less exciting. I won't call it boring, because, FIFA is still a really fun game, and it only gets, like, less exciting, possibly boring, when you play it for, hours and hours and hours and hours, which many of us do, because we obviously love footy, and we love the game as well. But it they improved defensive AI. So what this really did is they improved the second man press AI and the contain AI. So now you can just hold A again, or hold, for me it's B. I changed my controls to put tackle on my right bumper, or R1, and put my my second man contain on circle or B. And because they've improved the AI in this, you don't even really have to play defense anymore. You can kind of let the computer just contain away for you until your opponent makes a bit of an error, and just take it away. So it has changed games to be much lower scoring in general. Now, of course, this game is already 4-2, which is a pretty high score line when comparing it to a real-life footy simulation. And that is what it boils down to. That is what FIFA is meant to be. Now, Ultimate Team is in arcade, simulation mode that is meant, because you're never going to put these players on the same team in real life. It's just not going to happen. It's a dream world, and it's a dream game mode is really what it is when it boils down to it. So I don't mind the gameplay being a bit more, I guess, dream oriented. And you saw the stats on the screen right there. This was a guy that would just shoot from wherever, and I had no idea how he, I don't know, outshot me, I guess, like he did. But when you make the most of your chances, things go a lot better for you. Now, Ultimate Team is a dream game mode. So With that said, I don't mind being able to score some of these ludicrous, ridiculous goals or having them scored against me, because it's not the seasons, the head-to-head seasons, which to me should be a real footy simulation, because that's what it's going for. And I do not envy the job that EA has to do. And let me put that out there to begin with. Obviously, they do a decent enough job because they are the #1 selling footy game out there, and they do, you know, better than any of the other competitors. Now, and we all obviously still love FIFA, so we buy it year in and year out. And the job that they have to do is to make a game that's still a balanced, fun game, but in the parameters of real football or real soccer. What a ridiculous goal by Alexis Sanchez right there. Oh my gosh. I wasn't even mad. I was like, that's simply amazing. I'm not even upset that I got scored on. But within real football simulations, you have things that have to be balanced. And in real football, random things can occur. No keeper is perfect. No, you know, no referee makes the right call every single time. And trying to put some of that realism into FIFA is a very, very difficult challenge, because while your favorite team might play 2 matches a week, chances are you're playing, I don't know, 5 times the amount of games of FIFA at, you know, well, depending on who you are, how many games you can get in. But if you're playing 10 matches of FIFA a week, you're increasing the likelihood of the randomness and the errors occurring. So, or what they would, I guess what EA, I don't know what their term for it is. I'm sure there is one, but it's like a randomness, like realism algorithm or factor or whatever it is, to ensure that there are still things that would happen in real footy that happen in FIFA as well. And it is like the random, like right here. This is not a fantastic shot, but it beats Courtois. Or no, that's not, I don't know who I think he had Courtois. But it beats Courtois, and that would potentially happen. But if the game was perfectly balanced, a shot this poor would never go in because it's too close to the keeper. And whether or not you like it or dislike it, I still think that it has a place in the game because it is part of a footy simulation. Now, whether or not EA will take notice, that the community's notice that the changes in the patch maybe aren't for the better, that is a story for another day, and that's something that I'll gladly talk about. I hope that they say, hey, maybe these changes were a little too much, and we'll nerf it back. There are a lot of games that patch all the time, and I'd encourage EA to patch more frequently, get some feedback, and keep this show on the road. Anyways, guys, that's my opinion. Drop a like, or, you know, if a dislike, if that's your thing, it'll make me sad. But nonetheless, give me some feedback on the video, drop a comment. Other than that, my name is Japes, and I will catch you all next time.